this is Greens by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, our show times are on our website at secondreadsbyandre.com. The first page you come to tells you when and where and how we're doing our live show. Of course, we got our favorite guest, Domino. Hello, Domino. Hello. We got, of course, Happy New Year. If we missed you saying that the last show, we had a wonderful show that day. If you weren't here, and we had a lot of fun. So let's get into the show for today. Just one Bitcoin. I think there's a little bit of a theme for today's show. It's all about Bitcoin and another Bitcoin, and I'm gonna get a lot of wonderful comments in my comments section after this becomes a YouTube video about another type of Bitcoin. So, but let's look at just one Bitcoin, which is the title for today's show. People keep asking, how much Bitcoin should I have to be rich? And of course, the answer to that is just one Bitcoin. Of course, there's only ever going to be 21 million coins ever produced, and that's going to be from, it started back in 2009-ish, and that'll be going all the way up to 2140. So that's a long period of time for that 21,000 cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, to be traded. So just owning one, you have to remember only 19, a little over 19 million coins have been mined as this far. So I was looking around online, how much Bitcoin would you need in your portfolio to be considered rich? And I think it came, I kept coming across the number 0.01 of a Bitcoin. And I'm not quite sure how much that is. You might want to do some math on that to be considered rich. And you would be well above 99% of the population of the world, okay, in wealth. So just think of that as we move forward. Let's throw some cards down for the Bitcoin right now. We're of course, we got the thumbs up. We're going, this Friday is the decision, apparently, for the ETFs and all that sort of thing. We got commercials, as we were talking about in an earlier show, that are going to be released out into the public very, very soon. So let's throw some cards down, see how everything is going to be for the next week or two for Bitcoin. Okay? And hopefully you can get at least one, or at least 0.01 of a Bitcoin. Maybe Dark can do that calculation for us in American dollars. He's good on the math. So I believe the health for Bitcoin for the next week or so, I think will be very, very good. We got that wonderful Seven of Pentacles, a lot of money coming to the populace. That's what this card is. No celebrations on the price. Okay, well, a little bit on the downside. So probably something. Oh, thank you, Dark. It's $450 USD at current price. So if you own $450 of Bitcoin, you'd be in the top 1% for crypto holders. So I'm thinking something is going to be happening on Friday, and it's not going to be going through. And I think I made that prediction not that long ago, that something, that Gary, right, is going to be doing something, so that price is going to be coming down in a good way. So it may be some good situation where you're going to be able to pick up some Bitcoin very, very cheap, because a lot of people are going to be walking away from the situation. Okay? Nothing to lose heart about. Okay? Bitcoin is still going to be going up, especially during April-ish. And I keep saying the next big bull run will be around April and beyond. It's usually a couple months after the happening that everything starts to really go up. And I think it's going to be going up to $120,000, $130,000 US in that period of time, even without the ETF going off. I think there's going to be 2 more times that they're going to be getting to the table, okay, before it's approved, the ETFs. So I think the strategy right now I'm picking up, and by watching the news and all that with Gary Gensler, is they're wearing him down. And there's going to be some more layoffs in that department coming up. I don't think it'll be Gary, but it's going to be coming very, very close. I think there was somebody that was let go in the SEC not that long ago, and I think it's making Gary Gensler a little bit nervous, okay, because the heat's coming down on him, and we got judges and lawyers and all that sort of thing. And I think this is going to be wearing him down quite a bit. Even now, he's getting paid under the table by somebody. Suitcases of money are passing along with Mr. Gary. That's probably why he's doing the things that he's doing. And he doesn't want the US dollar to be destroyed in any way, apparently. Okay? So Friday, I think it's going to be going down for a little bit. Not huge, but it's going to go down quite in a nice spot where there's some buying opportunities there for everybody to wait for April, and that's January, February, March, April, 4 months from now, approximately, where we're going to have that happening. So hopefully that helps you out. Maybe you can get that 1 Bitcoin in that time frame. Now, this is the other Bitcoin. That's not actually Bitcoin. Now, somebody on my YouTube comment section was asking about the copa versus wright lawsuit that's coming up in about a couple days, I think. And the whole thing is to do it's copa taking Craig Wright to court. Now, if you don't know who Craig Wright is, he's the guy that said he was Satoshi a long time ago. I think it was 2017, 16, somewhere in there, that he was saying that he was the Satoshi. But he could not prove it. And so they asked him for the seed or the keys to the first block that was ever produced on Bitcoin. Okay. So we go through all these court cases and all that sort of thing. He said, yeah, it's honest. I have the keys. Well, where are they? I left them in my other pants. Blah, 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 blah. So it just ended up that he didn't have the keys for the first block of the Bitcoin blockchain to prove that he was the actual Satoshi. Now, getting a little bit of history, he started working with Roger Ver. Got to give you a little bit of background on this. Roger Ver, which is known as the Bitcoin Jesus, with Bitcoin Cash. Okay? That went on for about a year or so. Then they had an argument. Okay? And Craig Wright went off on his own and started Bitcoin SV, which stands for Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. And now everybody, in my comment section, a lot of people are saying that it's the actual Bitcoin, which is not. It's a copy of a copy of a copy. And me and the wife probably have some Bitcoin SV somewhere when the fork happened, because we had Bitcoin Cash. So now Copa is taking him to court to prove that he is Satoshi, because he's said that the white paper is his and it's copyright and all this baloney from his angle. So let's have a look. Will he win the lawsuit in the next little while? That's coming up, and that's in the UK. So that court case. What do you think, sweetie? Will he win?
Which one?
Craig Wright. No? No, I don't think so either. But let's have a little bit of a look on this. Yeah, he's going to be having to ask, because it's Copa, which is a bunch of huge players that are doing the lawsuit against Craig Wright. I think they're going to be asking, you need proof. Okay? And he's not going to be able to produce it, anything like that. There's no documents or anything that he is the Satoshi Nakamoto. And I think the health of it, he's living on a prayer and a dream. It's going to be not doing so well for him. And it's going to be bringing that Bitcoin Satoshi's vision down in price. Right now, the price of Satoshi's vision, Bitcoin, is going up right now because what country is it? South Korea says, yeah, he's the guy. Probably they got a whole bunch of it in their pocket. They want it to go up. And that's pretty much the reason why Satoshi's vision, Bitcoin Satoshi's vision, has been going up. So if you want to make a quick buck during the court case, I'm not saying that you should do this, but maybe buy a little bit and wait for the court, because the excitement will make the price go up. And when it's settled that he's not the guy, the price will go. So you can ride it up, sell, and get out. Okay? So he's not going to be the dude. Okay, let's get in. Now I'm going to get a whole bunch of hate people in my comment section. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a cryptocurrency. Somebody in my comment section was asking about it. It's about Epik Prime, having a prediction on that. I'm thinking it's a crypto, the way they stated the question. If it's not, we'll just read the cards as they lay. Whatever this is, it's not a good mix. It's the health. The health of it is not the greatest right now. It's kind of living on a wing and a prayer at the moment. The price is not going to be going anywhere. There's going to be a little bit of some things going on behind the scenes, and there's going to be some type of legal thing that's going to be happening with it, with our Queen of Wands. That's my legal person in my tarot deck. So whatever is going to be happening with Epik Prime, whatever it is, I don't think it's going to be any good. One that I would personally stay away from. Of course, I stay away from a lot of the cryptocurrencies there. But I'm believing that this one is going to be having a hard time in the next 2 to 3 years. Okay, I hope that answers that question. Theta. Somebody else asked you the question about theta. Will it be the big one? They just got to improve their website. My goodness. A creator trying to do something on there, it's like a pain in the butt. If they improve that, poof, it'd be awesome. But it's not yet. It's a work in progress. We'll just say that. Theta itself, I think, is going to be doing very, very well in the next 2 to 3 months. It's going to be going up with the rest of the market in the April, May, June, July, in that period of time. Money-wise, I think it's going to be pretty stable overall in that period of time. And I think there's going to be some new decisions coming down from the heads of Theta, and they're going to be making some changes in the protocol and probably on their website, I hope. So regular humans can use it in a good way, in an easy way. And I think it's going to be just fine. I think it's going to be going up quite a bit. So if you're sitting on any Theta, keep sitting on it. It's going to be okay. What else we got? Gives me a moment to sip some coffee. Okay, well, nope. Pandemonium going on. Is it this one? Yep. Okay. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. I wish you a happy new year. Can I get a 3-card reading? No problem. And happy new year to everybody out there. I went back to work today. Got to walk off all that New Year's food. I do a lot of walking in my job, so. Right now, you're sitting on the fence on something. Make sure you're looking at things too much and thinking about it too much. I think there's some really good things in front of you that are very viable. Okay? So take a little longer, okay, to look over the things. And then start to, because we got the little guy on the horse, right? But it's standing, ready to go, but it's not going nowhere. And it's to do with emotional state of mind. Okay? We got the guy. He's looking at all the dumped over cups, but he's not looking at all the good stuff behind him. Right? He's not looking. He's not taking stock of what's actually good, and he's too focused on all the negative stuff. Okay? Or what could be negative. I think this is your time to take a leap of faith in this new venture that you're thinking of doing. I think there's 2 or 3 ventures that are in front of you. Stop thinking too much, and stop looking at the negative aspects of it and start charging forward and do the thing. You have to remember the law of attraction. You got to put those together to make the thing go. Yes, you're going to have some ups and downs. That's just life. Okay? The worst feeling is not doing it. It's better than not doing it and wishing that you had done it. Okay? So get out there and get that thing done. You're going to be just fine. So it's going to be a little bit bumpy, but you're going to have fun. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. What month will Creo engine reach 100 million market cap? Currently at 27 million USD. Never heard of this one. Oh boy. Whatever is going on in the Creo engine space, boy, oh boy, we got like poverty thing going on here. That's the 5 of Pentacles. The poor people look, outside of the church walking, looking for pennies. And then you got a whole, in the price, this is the confusion card. Everybody's going every which way, and they don't know which way is up. Okay, and of course, we got the Two of Swords, which is you waiting something. The people are waiting for some action or something like that, and it's not going to be happening anytime soon because of cold feet, or people are not really quite into it, and something's going to be happening with creo engine in some form that's not beneficial to the people holding on to that particular cryptocurrency, because something's going to be happening and there's going to be some confusion and people are going to be dropping out. So be careful. I don't think it's going to be getting to that 100 million market cap for quite some time, maybe two to 3 years from now. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Happy New Year to all. Will Dash be successful in the future? Yeah, I got Dash. Be like Dash. I remember when it was over 1,600, and we knew people that had the node where you needed 1,000 or of the coins or whatever. More than that is. It equaled $1 million in Dash at that time. Great project, great ideas going that way. It's very huge in South America, that sort of thing. Let's have a look. It's unfortunate it didn't take off as big as they thought it would. Good ideas, but just in cash. I think there's going to be a whole lot of hard work that's going to be coming their way. They're doing a lot of great things with Dash. But they just got to get something newsworthy and get more people working with it. I think that it's still going to be around. It's very viable, all that sort of thing. And I think they do have a long future to go. I don't think it'll really hit its stride until 2 to 3, 4 years from now. And then it's going to be really hitting its stride, especially in smaller countries moving forward. Okay? Thank you for that. Will ETH reach 7,000 USD in 2024? Yeah. Top of my head. There's going to be some things that are going to be happening in the Ethereum blockchain. It's going to be a little bit messy, and they're going to be missing some due dates on a lot of the updates and all that wonderful stuff, and and people are going to get discouraged and all that sort of thing. But when the Ethereum ETF goes off in about 2 years' time, it's going to be really ramping up. But in 2024, I do think it's going to be getting to that point. What month? May, June, maybe somewhere in there. It's like $3,000 Canadian right now, so that's probably $1,500 in American. There's going to be the health is going to be okay. It's going to be sitting on a good foundation. I think the price is going to be wavering for the next little while because of incidents happening. Nothing to worry about. Don't get all out of sorts because of it. But I do think it's going to be easing the mind of a lot of people when they do pull all of this stuff through. May or June-ish. Somewhere in there. And that may be 7,000 Canadian, which is still pretty darn good anyways. Okay, hopefully you're hanging on to that ETH. Just keep sitting on it. Morning, Andre. Well, it's evening here, but Will my friend Mr. A get to go karate training overseas this year? Karate in 2024. A fellow martial artist. I used to teach Kung Fu. Bayushi. Yeah. It was the style that I did. And the wife's a black belt too. It's very dangerous in my house. So don't piss her off. She'll whack you. I think there's going to be something going to be coming along where he may not be able to do that in that particular year. I think it may be in a later date that he's going to be doing that practice. Okay, so hopefully that helps them. I think there's going to be other things that are going to be taking his time. We're getting into something else with Dark. Can you look into when Lina will get their shit together? There's a whole lot of that going on in the crypto world. Well, that one wants to fall out. Not anytime soon. They got stars in their eyes. They go, oh, it's the greatest thing. But they don't have anything to stand on for the next little while. And a lot of the people behind the scenes are kind of wishy-washy. They may need some new people in play to really get it off the ground from where it is right now. It'll do okay, but it's not going to be anything spectacular for the next year or so. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, I was thinking 2025.
2025?
Yeah.
There you go. We'll Kung Fu fight later. See who wins.
Okay. I'll win.
Yeah, she'll win. When English today? Blah, 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 blah. When do you see Zilliqa having its next pump? It has a history of having sudden spikes and drops. Yes, it does. I have quite a bit of Zilliqa myself. I like it. It's a great group, great coin project. For some reason, they just, like Lina, they can't get their shit together. And it's probably not going to be for another 2 to 3 years until they really get things off the road or going down the road. Until that period of time, I think they're going to have nice little ups and downs. Of course, it's going to be going up with the next bull run. So be ready if you want to sell a little bit. And then it's going to be going down in the next little while. Probably on Friday. And then you can pick some up at a good price, like the Bitcoin. You get that $450 of Bitcoin, then you'll be in the 1%. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. L or J Lumpkin, hello. Happy New Year. Is this the year that Luna Classic makes it to a penny? I haven't had a Luna Classic question for some time. At one time, it was all the time. But they're trying. I don't think it's going to be this year, the next year, or the year after that. It's going to be the 5 years or so after, till they get to that penny. I think they got a long road ahead of them. Unfortunate that it happened. I don't own any, but I know a lot of people who did. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be a long, long road before we get to that 1 penny in the near future. You could probably make a little bit of profit during the bull run, but it probably won't be up to a penny. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Henri. Happy New Year. One psychic says that originally we came from Mars. I've heard that. It's an actual native tradition. Native Canadians, that we came from the red world and came to the blue world. I don't know. Well, it's not scientists, but psychics. Yeah, I've been saying that for quite some time, and there is evidence that there was buildings and stuff there already. I agree. Or part of our civilization came from there. Okay, it's a long story on how we got here. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hexes, disappointing. It sure is. It is still interesting to the point of reaching 50 cents. What's his name? Hart. I trust him. I don't think he's trying to pull any fast ones on people. Richard Hart is the guy. It's like Lina. They just can't get their shit together. I think 50 cents is going to be coming. It might be quick, gone, gone in the next little bit, but I think it's going to take a long, like Luna Classic is going to take a long time for it to really pick up that steam. I never got into Hex. I think it's okay, but it's not the big thing that everybody thought it was, unfortunately. Okay, so hope that answers your question. Hi, Andre. Do your price predictions take into account inflation? No, not really. I don't see exact numbers. I just get an inkling of if it's going to be more than or less. And sometimes they will give me numbers, but it's not based on any other source. The spirit just gives me the number and I go with that. I'm a channeler, so I'm channeling information energies from the other side. And I'm just I want to order a pendulum mat similar to yours, but I feel it reminds me of a Ouija board. Where did we get it? Temu?
Temu, probably, yeah.
Temu. That's where we got ours.
You can download them on just a printable one. And there's some simpler ones that aren't so
Ouija board-like.
Ouija board, yeah.
Ouija boards have a bad karma around them. I don't know why. It's just another tool. This pendulum board is just a tool. The tarot cards are just a tool. There's a lot of people who think these are evil. Or teacup reading or flame readings. They're all just tools to spark your intuition. Okay? To tie into the psychic part of yourself. That's all they are. Okay? So, yeah. It kind of looks like a Ouija board.
And you just have to know how to shield yourself.
Shielding yourself with white light. All right? I haven't taught that in a while, but that's the way to do it. If you're going to do any psychic work, always protect yourself with white light. Envelop yourself with a cocoon of white light. and ask for the best, highest, and the best. Okay? And that's how you channel and stuff like that. Before you do any type of psychic work, always ask for the highest and the best and cocoon yourself with white light. Works like a charm. Okay? Hopefully that gives you some insight.
Oh, one more.
One more?
Oh, we had this reading already.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry. We already had this.
No rating for you.
We had one already.
No soup for you.
Come back tomorrow or Thursday for the.
Come back for Thursday. We'll have another reading for you. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to psychicreadingsbyandre.com, where all that information is there. On the front page, this tells you where and when we do our readings or our live show. Make sure you check that out as well. If you like a personal healing with my Reiki Master Wife, that information is there as well. If you'd like to purchase a treasure of cold storage wallet, that is also on there. And if you should happen to purchase one from there, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, until then, is that it?
Yeah.
It's like I'm missing something.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. We're just having fun today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Will it work? Yeah! Will it work? Oh, giving you some love. Okay. See you next Thursday. Bye-bye.